Hi everybody, what's happening? No music. I know. Today you hear my heater because it's cold in here. I'm in my wobe. You know what I really want? A smoking jacket. I really do. We were talking about it at the Pipe Club meeting one day. And people were saying, yeah, like Hugh Hefner, like Dr. Stone, Donna Reed's husband in the Donna Reed show. Like that. Like Fred McMurray. Smoking jacket. Okay, guys, we have an experiment today. And this experiment comes from our very dear friend, Mel, the Garbage Man Piper. He made a suggestion to me yesterday. Now, this is a strange suggestion. He has a blend he calls Grapeance. And I don't have a tin or anything of Penzance to show you from Esoterica. And all I have is the sample from Pastor Piper. Pastor, I hope you don't think this is disrespectful or that I'm wasting any Penzance. But I'm going to trust you, Mel. Hopefully you're not just messing with me, because this would be a good one. We're going to do Captain Black Grape, that everybody loves so much, and some Esoterica Penzance. Back to my pouch shelf. I got some backwoods up here, some super valued cherry, four kinds of Captain Black, Casey Jones Heroes Blend. It's a backwoods butter rum up there. Not a bad pouch collection. It was a shotgun wedding, guys. Let them get married overnight in here. Now I just have a little bit of Penzance left. Smells interesting, I can tell you that. Mel, you know what this smells like? It smells like when I used to wet my bed as a kid. Oh man. Let's pack this baby up. Grapeance. We're going to use the pocket pipe today and my Corvette Jim tamper because it actually fits in here. Okay. Here we go. Mel's in Vegas right now for work. I told him, Mel, you're gonna secretly drive 4 hours and bust into my shed. The funny thing is, I could see him doing it. I could see him doing it. And I don't care if it's 3:30 in the morning, Mel. You come crashing on in, bud. You are allowed to wake up my baby. No one else. Okay. And next layer here. I'm not sure I understand the physics of the 3-pinch method. It seems like a lot of times I just have a big wet bottom layer when I'm done. What if they were all together? Maybe I should experiment with that a little. I know not everyone uses the 3-pinch. I see dudes at the Pipe Club just ramming tobacco in their pipe. They've been at this a lot longer than I have, so. And you have these folding stuffers with the flake. We were talking about that the other day, too. That does not work for me. And apparently for some guys at the club, too. Alright. Oh, I have a tiny bit left over. What am I gonna do with it? It's not enough for a bowl in any pipe I have. I hate throwing any tobacco away. So we'll find something to mix that into. Ooh, I packed a big old bowl. I'm trying to get it in there. Yeah, put a little more out. Okay, guys, here goes Grapeance. And after I get this thing lit up, we're just going to shoot the breeze, alright? There's a few things I want to talk about and point out, shout out. I could use some matches. My box of match boxes. By the way, we were also talking matches the other day. Okay, the Diamond, Green Light, Dollar Tree, $1. Best matches I've used yet. I'm not using those at the moment. I happen to have a surplus of matches. Okay, guys. Here we go. Kind of wish I would have done music on this. But next time. I push my luck as it is. It's getting a little warm in here now, though. And that heater is expensive. I actually don't pay the electricity in this little room. It's outside electricity, and my landlord pays it. You know, it's for our security lights and, you know, stuff like that. The sprinkler timer is in here, you know. And he did call me about a month ago and say, hey, you know why that outside light bill might be $40 extra this month? And I said, ooh. And I said, well, I have been plugging in my phone and a light sometimes out there and a couple things. I didn't tell him I did this to the place. I don't think he's going to mind. But if it comes up again, I'm going to just tell him, hey, I made a little man cave in that room. 1 month I used a heater a lot, and that's what the bill is about. I don't know, why am I telling you guys all this? I can't say I hate it. Let's keep going. Not easy to light. I feel like I packed kind of a tight bowl, though. Mm-hmm. There we go. Still packs a little punch. But it's just not quite lit. Not quite lit. What did I do with them? I just watched an awesome video a few minutes ago, you guys. I watched the latest from Old Pops. Ooh, nice smoke. Now, I don't know why. I'm a few days late on watching Pop's vid. I think it was 4 or 5 days ago. And, you know, once those videos get down on your list, on your subscription feed, sometimes they slip away. Morning, neighbors. But, I knew all week I had a Old Pops vid to go watch. And boy am I glad I did. And boy am I sorry I waited. Why isn't everybody talking about this video? It's called Bindlestiff's Lament, Part 2. Now, I happen to know what a bindlestiff is. I spent some time on Skid Row. Not a lot of time, but... And not necessarily homeless. Just hanging out. And over there, they have what the old timers call a bindlestiff, which is basically your hobo with a bag and a stick. But it also carries some pretty negative connotations down there. And I don't know if that's a LA thing, you know, unique to Skid Row, or if that's just the general definition of a bindlestiff. But a bindlestiff is someone who will take your stuff. They will take your stuff. And there's supposed to be a mutual respect among hobos. And hobo's kind of an outdated term these days. But the old timers still use it. You know, and anyone could be a hobo that's, you know, just traveling around, wandering around, trying to survive. Some of them are real good at surviving. They don't even have to try. Some of them love the life. Wouldn't trade it for anything. But there's no two ways about it. If you're a hobo, you're going to see some hard times, you know, because nothing you could do about the weather except try to move. Broke is broke. Some days you're not going to run into a nice person that wants to help you out. Some days crime might be the only way to get through the day. Committing a little crime. A petty crime, a major crime, who knows? Some days there's not even a crime to commit. And if you happen to be addicted, there's all kinds of things you have to do before you feel 5% normal, right? Hard life. Anyway, a bindlestiff. That's what a bindlestiff is. Now, Pops' video was obviously geared towards Memorial Day. Him and two lovely young ladies and a little cast of characters went out to the streets where they live, which I believe is Tennessee, and they shot a little music video. An awesome music video. And I don't know Pops that well, but I didn't picture him to be the kind of guy to be a good enough sport to go out on the street and do some acting and singing on the street for a music video. And I'm impressed, Pops. I think that's real cool you did that. The song's fantastic. The symbolism's great. What does that mean? It means there's spiritual teaching here. That's all it means. And somebody knows what time it is when they're making that video. I don't know if that's you. I don't know if you're the director, Pops, but good stuff, okay? And I just can't believe no one has said, hey, man, have you seen Pop's video? It was fantastic. I'm telling you guys, if you've seen old Pop's newest video, it is fantastic. Go watch it. Go sub that guy. And man, I was looking for Bindle Stiff's Lament Part 1. I don't see it on there. I don't know if there's a video for that one or not. But, go browse through Pop's videos. That just the titles alone are so interesting. And, you know, I've been trying to catch up with a lot of people. And there's a lot of channels I would just like to watch every video. And Old Pop's channel is one of them. And today I'm going to be sure to catch a few Pop's vids because I'm on a Pop's kick after that video. Thank you for that, Pops. Thanks for the teachings. Thanks for the music. Thanks for the heart and soul you put into that video. Thank you for sharing it with us, man. That was great. That was just great. And I hope you do more, man. I hope you do more stuff like that. And you know, probably your channel has a special feeling about it that mine doesn't, because I just crank out video. I just come out here and push record when I smoke a pipe all the time. And I just talk about all kinds of Lord knows what. You don't make quite as many videos. You have a lot of videos, but you've been around a while too. Back to Grapeance in a second. I just want to say, Pops, thank you, man. You're my new friend. I hope I'm your new friend. I'm just having a hell of a time keeping this Grapeance lit, Mel. Maybe if I loosen it up a little bit. Thank you, Pops. Please go sub old Pops. Go watch some of his stuff. I'm going to, yeah. I put a lot of tobacco in here now that I look. I almost got a full bowl here. After I've loosened it up. So let's go ahead and do that. I think it'll light a little bit easier now. You know, I switch back and forth from aromatics to the, you know, these other blends. Gotta pack them differently. Now I got two of them together. Which packing method do I use? A week. Seems like I got more going than this after a week, usually. People seem to like my beard. Maybe I should grow it back. I felt like I looked weird after I shaved it off. But I think usually I look best with just a few days on me. Save those shaving days for the mother-in-law's house. I'm smoking matches, as Jim Vitale in my club would say. Smoking matches. That's better. Much better. This bowl's tricky. It's not round. This pipe's gonna be haunted as hell. Haunted pocket pipe. But what can I say? It's really good. It's really good. And good choice on blends to mix, probably, Mel, because the Penzance is really strong in flavor, but so's the Grape. So neither one of them are canceling each other out. I could taste Penzance distinctly. You know, I've only had a couple bowls of the stuff. Same with the grape. I've only had a couple bowls of it. I like to play with it and joke around with it more than I like to smoke it. It's become a thing at the club. And I bring it every meeting. Just for the laughs. And more than one person has said, hey, send me home with a bowl of that grape. If they liked it, they wouldn't admit it to me. I don't think. Some people wouldn't. All right, let's see if I got that and my new char set here. Flamed right up. Not bad, really. Not bad. You know, and I've been saying I want a strong aromatic. This is how I'm going to have to do it. Make my own, I guess. Now, the sugars are supposed to bring down the nick. I can still feel this, you know. And it's only half Penzance, and I can still feel it. So, you know, it shotgun weddinged itself overnight, and I don't think it brought the nick down. Now, in the plum pudding night watch cold blood red moon cake I made, it did bring it down, I think. But it was smashed in a press for a few days. So maybe you just keep it in a jar, let the smells mix together a little bit. Smoke it in the morning. Make yourself a little small batch before bed or whatever. There's something you want to try. And I'm sure you don't have to do it overnight. My plan was originally to just make a grape video. Just say, here it goes, guys. Let's do this grape thing. And I'll tell you what I think it's all about. I like it. Another thing I liked was Old Boy Piper's video this morning. What was the song's name? Alone with the Moon, something. Just go watch his latest video. He's got a nice thumbnail up of, I don't know if that's an old record cover. It's shaped like a comic book, but it's awesome. It has the name of the song, then it has the picture like an album cover would of a guy sitting in the window smoking on a pipe. It's really cool. Just the graphic alone is cool. The song's cool too, from the 20s. The guy's got style. I like that. I like that a lot. I see River Rat hasn't lost his sense of humor in all the chaos over there at his house. I mean, his neighborhood's like apocalypse status right now. They got no power. Their houses are all tore up. Yeah, I hope there's not like martial law curfew situation and all that going on. It's never a good sign. Hopefully, there's not a lot of people on the streets thanks to that tornado. And he had some neighbors drunk and fighting outside, and I kind of think they are better friends than they were enemies, really. But not a good time for fighting, or antics, or roughhouse, or whatever you dudes are doing. Getting a little air through this now. You might be able to hear it. Let's go ahead and push it down a little. Give it another light. Smoking matches, Jim. Smoking matches. So, it does taste good. I've had a little bit of trouble smoking it. I did not give it any drying time outside the jar. You saw me pour it out and bag it. I don't really think you need to dry out Captain Black Grape, which is surprisingly dry as it is when it comes out. You'd expect ooey gooey. It's not. It's not. Regular Captain Black is more moist. I really enjoyed that Captain Black Gold yesterday that Buckeye Codger sent me. And I'll probably do that one again today. I like Captain Black. I mean, I kind of want some tubs, you know? I think this Grapeance is a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. If I had to say one flavor was taking over the other, at this point in the bowl, I'm going to say it's grape. What made you think of this, Mel? What made you put Grape Captain Black in your Esoterica Penzance? That's like one of those questions like, who dried out this plant, crumbled it up, and rolled it in a leaf, put it in their mouth, and lit it on fire and sucked on it? Who did that first? Whose idea was that? Yes, I know. It's probably a Native American, but who knows? People be smoking all over the world. Who made a little device and said, you know, I want to burn this stuff and put it in my lungs. I need a device to make that happen, to make that efficient. Woo, woo. Nope. Did not bring the Nick down. And this is all I got in my stomach right now. Ooh wee. I want to finish the bowl with you guys, but it's been a half hour. Which that's about what I get out of a average sized pipe. About a half hour. I'm a choo-choo machine. Good stuff. I appreciate the recommendation, Mel. I hope you have a great time in Vegas. I know you got work to do, man. Maybe you could go back for the West Coast Pipe Show in November. I'm going to be there with my party bus. I have a lot of tobaccos to do impressions of. But I figured I'm gonna humor Mel and try this out. I don't know if this is something he smokes a lot. I don't know if he's messing with me. Watch this dummy smoke Captain Black Grape and Penzance. Maybe he was just trying to test my adventurous nature. Well, Mel, me and adventure. Tomorrow, I'm going on an adventure with Sparrow.geek. Yeah! We are going to have a good time. And I better work out some details with him today. Like, what gate do I need to be at and all that business. Thank you, Mel, for the recommendation. It was fun. It was very fun. And if I get my hands on some more Penzance, it could happen again. I'm afraid the little bit I have left, I'm going to smoke it like the pastor wanted me to, just regular. And I'm still just becoming familiar with Penzance, so, and it doesn't appear that easy to get. So, yeah. Thank you, Mel, for that. And if you have any other crazy combos you would like to recommend me, I'm all ears, buddy. I'm still knocking down that jar of Old Dark Fire and Sleepy Hollow, man. It's good stuff. It's good stuff. You have an awesome time in Vegas. Hope you get some work done. I hope you have fun. Old Pops. Magnifique, buddy. I'll see you on your channel today. Old boy Piper. I've shouted him out a few times. Please go sub that guy. He's just got a cool little channel, man. Very cool. Very unique. And he's got a very cool little niche here that he fills in the YTPC. And I know I meant to talk about some other people too. But I'm drawing a blank. Bye, guys. Love you all.